different part of Morocco. So you have the flour with the oil in the middle to bring prosperity and good for the entire year. And they were supposed to include a silver or a gold coin inside to bring prosperity.
On speaker? You're still on speaker.
Then the mofleta, they are coming. They are in the kitchen right now. They are finishing. But you eat it with bread and honey, lettuce, and dates. And it's all about prosperity. And the password of tonight is Terbahu Tsaudu. It's you win and your Tsaudu, you make a festivity, correct, Rabbi? So I'm sorry, but this is a small table for our Mimouna. We are used to.
We know you.
You know that.
Yeah. Albert, tell people where are you from in Morocco and where is Doris from?
I'm from Rabat, and just next to my town, you have this Rabbi Raphael and Kawa. And Doris, my wife, is from Casablanca. Where is Doris? Doris is finishing the mofleta. Let's see. The
Doris. Albert.
I think the Amars win the award.
Where are the girls? And they are making Michael.
Wow.
You
guys win the award.
You
guys are number one Moroccan.
Before Pesach, before Hag. Thank you, Michael. Michael,
Thank
tell us a little bit about your Mimouna.
So nice, beautiful.
So, Michael, tell us a little bit about your Mimouna.
Well, unfortunately, I'm not as quick as Albert. Our table's not set yet. We're getting ready. We just put away our Pesach stuff, but I had a thought today that all the stuff that we just saw on Albert's table, the flour, the romaine leaves, we put eggs, we also put fava beans, and then, of course, the mufleta. I think a lot of it is representative of what we couldn't use or could use on Pesach, and it's kind of like this intertwining. The mufleta represents, obviously, flour and water, and obviously allowed to rise more than 18 minutes, like matzah isn't supposed to, and I think that's kind of a representation. And we also have the lettuce that we normally have as maror on the Seder plate, but we have it here and we eat it with honey, typically in my family. I think that's typical. And then we have the eggs. I don't think they have to be hard-boiled, just as a representation, also the Seder plate. So I think Mimouna is just that mix of what you can and can't do and put it all together, and then at the end, because we're all sad that Pesach is over. Maybe some of us are not sad. I don't know. Depends how the matzah treated you.
We're sad.
But it was a beautiful holiday, albeit the situation we're all in. But great seeing you all. And Rabbi, thank you for doing this.
No, thank you. Hey, Michael, you didn't say where are you from Morocco?
Oh, we're from Tangier.
Oh.
My whole family's from Tangier, Spanish Morocco. It's not really Morocco.
Michael.
I forgot the original words. I already forgot. Okay, we have other tanjerinos, but let's go. I'm going to
now. More tanjerinos. Wow.
Yeah, we have one per. I know Angie is from Tanger, right?
Oh, my family's from Tetuan.
Tetuan, sorry. Spanish Morocco.
Oh, pretty close. It's pretty close.
Pretty close. Okay. In the same way of calling everybody else forasteros, right?
Rabbi, you're not supposed to say that.
How would they know it? Wait, I'm going to go in order. I see, I'm going to go to Roy. Roy, tell us a little bit about your Mimouna. You're in Canada, right, Roy?
Hi, yeah. I'm here in Montreal.
Montreal,
I usually do it
nice.
with my family. Yeah, is there someone else here from Montreal?
Michael.
Yeah, I grew
No,
up
I
in
mean,
St. Luke.
believe it or not. Of course. I honestly, I heard you talk, and I knew you were from, I knew you were from here. I heard you talk, and I knew. I usually do it with my family, of course, but right now we're not. Of course, we can't. But it's the first year I make my own mufleta, which I'm very happy about.
Looks good.
Together.
Show us closer.
Yeah, I did it here. I did it with Angie. We did it together on the phone. I think it came out pretty.
We see
This one on top is not is a little undercooked. The rest of them look a bit better, but it's. I'm very happy how it came out. In my family, we eat mufleta. We eat also singe, and all other kinds of cookies and sweet things. My family is from all around Morocco, Taza, Telouet, Taourir, and Imin Tanout. So like they're really from all around. Most of them live in Israel. Some of them now we live here in Montreal. This is usually what my family does. We just have a big celebration. Everyone gets together, eats lots of sweet things, and put on some good music. La Katz Yaoud is a big favorite for this time. And
specific song from Tzedei Yaoud?
La Katz Yaoud.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Yeah, just whatever. If it's in Hebrew or Arabic and it's a festive, we put it on.
I'm going to put in the background a little bit of Tzedei Yaoud for after you speak.
Oh, please do.
Okay. Okay, that's a good one. Yeah, I'll do.
I have a very limited voice.
Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, so I think we're covering all of Morocco with with everybody
Wait,
here.
open up.
Okay, here.
Okay,
Matthias.
Mark Dimsit, share us.
Yes.
You're also Canadian, right?
I'm originally from Montreal. My family's from Morocco. So yeah,
Where from?
From Kazan.
Kazaraba. Wow. Hi, Grace.
Hi, Rabbi.
I'm
Like me.
Here.
It's very nice seeing everything.
We accept you.
Beautiful. We have the tradition, of course, of mofleta and fins and sweet stuff, cakes.
What family are you?
Timsit.
Very nice.
Yeah, so it's really well known, and
Right now, I'm the only halabi making mufletas in Brooklyn.
That's courageous.
And I want to thank you, Rabbi, for giving us this opportunity to, show us and giving us on Zoom our tradition and beautiful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We always follow you.
Listen, I got intravenous blood transfusion from Moroccans for the last 30 years.
Azit.
I'm a khalas. I've become
about
Moroccan,
20 years.
so I have to do that. Okay, let's go around the room and see all the more.
Don't be so sad when you say that.
No, I'm not sad. I'm happy. Listen,
He's very happy. Actually, he's the version of an Iraqi that is very
No,
proud.
definitely. My family went to Morocco like 700 years ago, for sure.
I know, of course you are.
Really improved his Sephardic origins since then.
ماتياس عندك دابا ما تعرفش انا تعلمت يلا.
Aziz.
That's the tradition of Fez. That's the one.
Yeah, share with us a little bit, Matthias. You're a representative of Fez.
Okay, the tradition of Fez actually is very similar to the one that you've just heard with the flowers, with the fava beans. The one that's particular to Fez is actually where we have actually a bowl filled with milk, which represent prosperity, and then we put in lettuce. A piece of lettuce, and then we slap the heads. I don't know if anybody else has this tradition, and we slap the heads, and then we say prayer, and we I can say it if you want. It says Orech Yamim Ushnot Hayin Beshalom Yosifu Lach Tolan Amar Usnin Ahya Or Ma'afya Izidu Ilah.
Wow.
Wow,
Matthias, you don't know. I have to tell you, first of all, we have the Iraqis have a similar tradition. We have a little thing in Motzei Pesach that because the Mimouna is so big and amazing and and joyous,
Oh, nice.
this one is forgotten. But the Iraqis have a tradition on Motzei Pesach. They take a plant that is called Hamle Malan, which for years I've been looking for. Now I know what it is. It's a green leaf.
Yeah.
And they come and they slap each other on the shoulder.
Yeah, my mother does that.
Yes, she does. And they say Santa Khadra, which means may you have a green year, a blessed year.
Right.
Now, I was searching for this plant everywhere. I didn't know what it is. And then I saw in the Korean corner, which you recommended me, I saw green hummus beans, green garbanzo beans in their shells. And it looked to me like I said, this looks like the thing I used to eat like 40 years ago. I took it home, roasted it in the oven, and that's what it is. So if you could get fresh garbanzo beans in their shells and put in the oven, it's delicious. And that's the plan. But the other thing is that you reminded me, when I was growing up, we had a grocery store next door. The grocery store owner was a Moroccan man. I don't know from which town. His name was Yitzhak Al-Kislasi. Yeah? And he had, the beret, like that. Yes, he would do all of his calculations in French. You would do, come, you hear him, okay? But every time, when I grew up and went to yeshiva and I would come we respect him tremendously. We'd call him Adonit Hak. Every time I would come in, because my name is Haim, he would say the psukim you just said. He would say, Haim orech yamim ushnot, Hayim v'shalom yosifu lach, mismola, mamash, the same thing. Now I know he made for me, every time I came in, he made for me Mimouna. It's unbelievable.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing. But I'll tell you, my grandmother used to say, Halala Mimouna, umbar kam soda, savdona herbinan sheu. Ve'az kulam, and it was like, and they will put gold, like bleached gold, what do you call bracelets, and all things from gold. And they just thought that this whole thing brings you luck and happiness. And if we would dare not celebrating it, she would really get upset at us. She would say, what? You're missing the opportunity. What are you doing? This is an opportunity. And we would just like, Safta, that was a long time ago. She said, no, it's still valid. You have to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So we're going.
It's called tradition. It's tradition. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You follow tradition.
It is tradition. Angie, you are also, you said you're from Tetuan, but you didn't share now your chance.
Well, first, here's the mufleta. And there's also frojantes. At least in Tetuan, I don't know about Tangier. Also in Tangier?
No, I didn't. No, I don't know what it is.
Okay, so in Tetuan, there's also something called frojantes, which is done with the same dough as the mufleta. And there's like all sorts of sweets. Today I've only made almendraditos. But there's all sorts of sweets. And what you say is buenas salidas de Pascua. That's what we say in Spanish. I don't know what they would say in this.
Buenas salidas de Pascua. We also say that.
You say that? Nice.
Los españolitos.
Exactly.
I know. So Barry is giving us the tail. Thank you, Angie.
Thank you.
Thank you for doing this.
Great.
So nice.
We have Dr. Rubin is North African by extension, Libya, and he knows. Rabbi Yamin, you have any special Mimouna traditions? He knows a lot of Nagim.
We're ordering in pizza. We're 300 miles away from where we can get one. So
Uber Eats.
Yeah, you are 3 hours from Ben Yehuda.
Right. We'll have to make it tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Very nice.
Who else Moroccan? I see Danny Amzalag. Do you still remember your Moroccan roots?
Hey, Shavua Tov. I do. I would love to say that we will do it. I'm working on 1 year starting to make my own. The last time I had it was a while ago when my aunts came in from Israel, and we, they baked the muffletta, like someone said, and all these pastries. It's a whole big thing. That was like the only time that I was able to actually have it. I wanted to get that experience tonight and show my wonderful Eshet Chaya over here, my wife, the different experiences. The different experiences, what everyone is doing. I'm hearing great recipes and stories and traditions. So I'm now reliving my Moroccan roots, as you said. My
Where
family
are you from, Daniel?
Yeah, my father's family came from Casablanca. They're French Moroccan. So I don't have that much Moroccan relatives here. They're all in Israel or in Canada right now. I don't really have. My wife's family's half Iraqi, half Syrian. So
you know more of my family than I do.
But I pay attention when they were talking, that's why. But anyway, so I'm hoping after this year, B'ezrat Hashem, maybe next go around, God willing, we'll do it. And I'm trying to bring my wife the tradition, the Moroccan recipes, and the customs, as they say. If you're gonna ask me, do I not eat rice on Pesach? I do. I changed my minhag going back over a decade ago with doing hatarat nidarim.
All we do is have rice.
Well,
very nice. Yeah. Anyone else, even if you're not Moroccan, now we open the stage. If we can hear blessings, comments, whatever. I want to share with everyone.
I just want to tell you one thing. Zoom is great, but they did not manage to make something that you could pass the cookie through the screen.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's something we should complain about.
I wish. That would be amazing.
The Chinese are working on it, but still they have to disinfect it first.
I wouldn't be surprised. Do you have any special minhagim? Like, you don't have a Mimouna or something in the Iraqi tradition? Do you guys do anything after Pesach?
I said what we do is like only we take like the green branches and tap each other on the shoulder, and we say, may you have a green year. Okay. And I think it's all related to the rite of spring, because Pesach starts the spring,
right.
Especially in the Middle East and North Africa. This was the time when you get all the fresh vegetables. For example, we used to eat always on Pesach. The main dish was called ful baqili, which is rice with lima beans or fava beans that come fresh. It was delicious. And you would just eat like the boiled ful. It was also delicious.
Oh, very nice. Okay.
Yeah. So if anyone else wants to add something, we promised Roy that we're gonna put some music. So let's try the music.
Please.
Does anyone have the fest hat to wear? No fest hat.
Probably we'll get an ad before, so accept it. Okay.
No astronaut.
Okay. Oh, is it Mark Nice Labia? Jonathan.
Bonheur à moi. Lara, Alison, chérie, d'abord. Alison, mon bébé. La joie, la bonne humeur, la santé, un bon mazal. Le mazal aussi beau que ta face.
Merci, amen. C'est bien.
Thank you for the music.
Okay, we're switching one song. Watch it again. Okay.
Of course.
No.
Okay, I'm sorry, it's not so clear. I'll give it a stop. But at least I remember now the word of the song that we were singing before. It's called A'ufa Eshkona. A'ufa Eshkona.
No, he's another Rabbi B.
What? Okay. Anyone else who wants to share an experience or bracha for Pesach?
Wait, I want to share my wife's Mimouna tradition.
Okay. Oh, laundry. Yeah.
Laundry. Oh boy.
You know what? In all the houses behind the nice flowers and the milk and the flour.
Right. Yeah, it's good luck.
Yeah. Why do you think we only show you one section here? What else? Anyone else wants to say something? I just want to share bracha for everyone. I know that for all of us, it's been tiring times. It's difficult to be alone on Pesach. Family, friends are the way we want. Even when we walk outside, I saw Michael a little bit. I saw Jonathan. My daughter, I drove the other day in your area, and I said hi. But so and it proves how social we are. That we want to reconnect. You know, all the whatever the psychologists and
Everyone's getting cooked.
right. And we all want to be together, and God willing, we'll do it. We're taking the right measures now. So I just want to say bracha to all. We have a wonderful year with blessings, success in everything, and that if we were able to build a better relationship between ourselves and our families, this
Amen.
to carry it to the whole year. Amen.
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 Amen. Amen. Amen.
Amen. Kenny
Amen.
Ratzon.
Thank you.
Amen.
Shavua Tov.
Whoever wants to come is welcome.
I will conclude with the song. If you know it, you can tell me. I know some of it.
Where's
Yeah.
Albert delivers?
No, I don't deliver, but
Albert, come over now.
You are welcome to come.
Okay, one last song. I'm gonna sing whatever I can. עד מתי יקווה לראות גאולתך אלי, אלי שמעוני לראות גאולתך אלי, אלי שמעוני שמע קולי שמעתי שמעתי אלי כי יקרה רדו המנצחים על מעני שמע קולי כי יקרה אין יום שאין מתתות עירייה אלי שמע קולי כי יקרה שמע קולי שמעתי הזינה אלי
How was that? See what? I see only Albert by himself on the table. Something wrong?
It's not fair. You have to. Sorry.
Why? All right.
Enjoy your Pesach.
Roy, where are you from? Côte Saint-Luc?
Thank you so much.
I was born in the city in Côte Saint-Luc, yeah, but I'm now living in La Salle.
Where, Roy? Where in Côte Saint-Luc?
I was born in Côte Saint-Luc, but I was born of the Jewish, right? But my parents live in Côte Saint-Luc now, and I live in La Salle.
Where, La Salle?
La Salle. I know it's unusual, but it's
Ville La Salle.
Ville La Salle. You are where? Are you in Côte Saint-Luc or where are you?
Okay.
Code St. Jews.
Tengan todos
St. Jews.
Okay.
Are you related to David and
un año verde.
Buena salida de Egipto.
Buena salida de Pascua, buena salida de Egipto. Chao, gracias.
Laila Tov, Litra.
Rabbi, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.